18, question 5, paper 2. The square ABCD has sides of length 7 centimeters. The vertices of the square PQ or S lie on the perimeter. So I'm reading the question, I'm checking to see if the information given in the question is given in the diagram. So this is 7 centimeters, that's contained down here. I think my pen has died now, okay. So 7 centimeters, 7 centimeters. The vertices of the square PQ or S lie on the perimeter of ABCD. The vertices of the square PQRS. So that's this thing here. Lie on the perimeter of ABCD. Yeah, that's given in the question, or given in the diagram, as shown in the diagram. Good. With AQ, the distance AQ, yeah, this distance here, that's 5 centimeters, that's given. Good. Find the area of the square PQRS. Q or S. We're asked to find this area in here. Okay. So, because it's 7 from there to there, the distance in here, that must be 2 centimeters. Which means that distance must be 2 centimeters. Which means I can use Pythagoras' theorem to get that distance there. So it's going to be C. So C squared will equal 5 squared plus 2 squared. So C squared is equal to 25 plus 4. So C squared is equal to 29. So C by itself is equal to the square root of 29. But that's one of the sides of the square. So to find the area of PQRS, we go C times C, which is equal to the square root of 29 by the square root of 29 into a calculator, and that will give you 29. Very nice question there. A little bit of problem solving at the start. Would you guys have gotten that it was 7, the full width, and if that's 5 from there to there, well then that must be 2. So getting that, and then once you get that that is 2, you have to spot that that also is 2. So it's a bit tricky, all right. But I suppose we're up at the question 5, and it's 5 out of 6, okay? So we're getting towards the end of section A, so we'd expect to get more difficult questions as we progress on. The circles U and V represent 2 wheels that are free to rotate about their centres as shown. The radius of U is 4 centimeters. So again, we're reading the question. If information is not given in the diagram, we fill it in. So that's 4. The radius of V is 6. So that's 6. Find the length of the circumference of each circle. So they're giving you the radius and they're asking you to find the circumference of a circle. That is, like, this is leaving cert and they're asking you to find the length of a circle. So it's going to be L is equal to pi or, that's 2 pi or. So L is equal to 2 by pi by 4. And L over here is equal to 2 by pi by 6. So here we have 8 pi. And here we have 12 pi. And I'm really questioning my own self here because that seems far too easy, right? For question 5, work out the circumference of a circle. Like, you were doing that in 6th class in primary school. The wheels U and V are in non-slip contact, and therefore the rotation of one causes the other to rotate. Find the number of complete rotations wheel U makes if wheel V completes 100 rotations. Okay, so wheel V makes 100 rotations. So that means if we pick this point here and we rotate wheel V 100 times, yeah, what distance will this point have travelled? Will have travelled 100 times the circumference of V, which is 12 pi. So that's 1200 pi. So that's the distance that red dot has spun, or has gone around, or has rotated. Now, That would mean that if we divide that distance by 8 pi, we will find out how many rotations the wheel U makes. And it makes 150 rotations. So, question 5 answered.